Breaking right now at 4 o'clock, Wake County investigators believe that these 4 men you see here, 4 suspects in a string of home break-ins, are connected to a South American theft ring. The burglaries spanning more than a year here in our area. Here's some security camera footage WRAL obtained from one of those incidents. You can see burglars here dressed in black. You see some of their shadows there as well, as then they ultimately make their way into this home. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm joining us now live outside the Wake County Justice Center after talking with the lead investigator in this case. Matt.
Yeah, Lino, we first told you about these arrests a week ago. That's when these 4 suspects were arrested and charged in connection with the break-ins at 2 multi-million-dollar homes in the northern part of Wake County. Well, they're now charged with 226 charges, and we've learned from these search warrants that investigators believe they may be connected to a much bigger organized crime ring operating across the country. The gates of 2 private communities in northern Wake County couldn't keep out a team of burglars.
They would, of course, choose their target, and then they would hit the home at night.
Wake County Sheriff's Office Investigator J. Cardona tells WRAL detectives have been working on this case for more than a year, leading up to the arrests of these 4 suspects. He says they're responsible for more than 20 break-ins at high-end homes in the county going back to December of 2022.
Well, we've had as high as $1 million worth of value out of one home with the property. Jewelry, precious metals, high-end items, Louis Vuitton.
One homeowner in the Alpine Creek neighborhood shared these security photos as the burglars broke in through a back window last month. Search warrants obtained by WRAL describe how detectives used technology to track those suspects from this Airbnb in Durham as they cased potential targets. Last Thursday, they followed the group to this North Raleigh neighborhood where a team of undercover investigators took them down before they could hit another home.
We did catch them in the process of committing the crime, and we caught all 4 of the targets that we were looking for.
In those search warrants, an investigator writes, this MO matches that of a Chilean organized crime group operating in the United States. It goes on to say this group travels from Florida to North Carolina and back. So these 4 maybe part of something bigger operating around the country.
There's a good indication that that is possible.
Now, those 4 suspects are in the jail here tonight. Investigator Cardona tells me the sheriff's office is working with law enforcement agencies in communities across the country, trying to see if there is a connection to this bigger organized crime ring. Now, I did talk by phone with one of the victims whose home was broken into last month. Luckily, they didn't get away with anything. His home was under construction at the time, and he wasn't there. But he says his family still feels very violated by this.
Understandable. Quite the complicated web there. Matt Tallhelm reporting live for us in Wake County. Thank you. Johnston County Deputy